dropping down into Snake River, into the Hell's Canyon.
Woo. Pow. And we're there.
And we're there. Beginning. This is the very beginning at Pittsburgh Landing. It's where you start hiking. And that morning it was all frosty.
Frosty.
There's a bathroom. We never even checked to see if that was open. I assume it was open.
I guess it must have been. Yeah. It's a clear sky. It's pretty out. There's no wind. It's like 30-ish degrees.
Got a little trail on a ledge over the river. Got to watch your step. But it'll get worse. Don't worry.
Yeah. It all looks worse than what it really is.
Yeah, it does.
Because it looks like you have 2 feet between your cliff and
your rock wall. Yeah.
a rock wall. Yeah, very pretty there.
Yeah. Nice calm river. Yeah, this is when we were still enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, this was the fun
It's
times.
nice and easy along the river. I don't think we had really started climbing yet.
Mm-mm.
In case you're wondering, this isn't all just nice along the side of a river. We had 2,000 feet of elevation gain each day, each way.
Yep. Lots of upsies and downsies, steep ones, and
There's Jim coming down, coming around a little rocky outcropping.
there I am.
Cruising along. Looks like you're going fast.
Toot, toot, toot. Yeah, I boogie downhill.
You didn't do this the second day. You didn't hop down this like you did.
Hoppity hop.
See this little hop you do?
No, I ran back up it going home. Yeah.
This is a nice little flat spot between 2 hills, but I believe this is where we could see cows. There's cows on that cliff over there, on the trail. Where are they at?
They are
They're
right there on the bottom left.
Yep.
And then I'll come back down and around.
Yep,
There they are
are,
in the
right
middle.
Little white
hard
brown
to-
spots. There's probably like 5 of them, 6 of them.
Yeah, it's hard to zoom in when they're so far
There
away.
they are. See his head poking out next to the rock.
On the
Rock.
on the water.
On the water.
Yeah.
Looking at us. What
so
are you guys
funny.
doing?
Yeah, he turns around and goes. There's cow pies all over the place
Oh,
around
yeah.
here as we're walking. So we're like, oh yeah,
Cow poop
these
everywhere.
cows are right around here.
And the cows were part goat, evidently.
No kidding.
Are right up that hill.
There were about 4 or 5 calves,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I don't know.
The leader of the bunch
Yeah.
there.
The mama sticking
Goofball.
her head around the corner there.
What a goof. Pretty funny.
Yeah. We did not expect to have to share the path with cows, but
Yeah.
they took their way, which is good.
Oh man, we went across some minefields, cow minefields.
Right. Gotta watch your step. Not only
Hey.
for rocks, but for poop.
Jeez.
We're starting to climb here.
Yeah,
This is only 2 miles in, mile and a half in, where it starts climbing a lot.
Yeah, it was what, half a mile, and then we just went right up the hill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It was like, what is going on here? But now we're kind of getting used to going back up and down, some rocky stuff.
Yeah.
It was around 1,200 elevation around the river, and we would end up getting about 1,600-ish.
16-ish, 17, I think.
Elevation
was the
up.
highest point, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of crap on my back. Jeez.
Yeah. You do.
Plan on camping. You're going
Looking
to
at
take a
that
lot
the
of
whole
stuff.
We're coming up to Kirkwood.
This is Kirkwood Ranch. That's a little bathroom there on the left that was closed.
Was it say closed?
Closed for cold weather.
For cold weather.
And the bridge is out, so this is the detour,
Bridge is out.
which I assumed we were going to have to jump over a river, but it turned out there was just another bridge.
Yeah. So this is a really popular place,
Yeah,
they tell us, in the summertime.
in the summertime.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people.
Hundreds a day.
We didn't see anybody this day.
Not one.
Nobody was here. We just assumed that there was nobody ever here. Apparently there was.
Yeah.
We just missed them.
Yeah. So there's a bridge out.
So we got a
there's
little footbridge.
There's a creek that flows pretty good
Yeah.
through this guy.
It's a nice little creek.
Upper bridge out, toilet that way, which is closed.
Which is closed, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's cold.
Yeah. Because it's cold. You
Yeah.
don't have to go to the bathroom when it's cold.
It's cold. People must come up on the water and they hike and
Yeah.
yeah. This is 6 miles.
6 miles in.
Yeah.
Like exactly.
6
so
miles.
this is about halfway for what we did because we went to Caribou Creek, which is right around 12
There's a
miles.
cabin.
Little cabin, little Jordan house. You
The
can,
Jordan
you
house.
can pause and read that yourself if you want. And then this is past Kirkwood. Another lot of these little areas where you're just on a ledge next to a cliff.
Yeah. Uppities and downies.
Up
So
and
now this
down,
is
up and down.
this is Suicide Point we're coming up to, right?
This is way before Suicide.
Oh, it
Point.
is?
This isn't quite it. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. See how close to the water we are?
So we're starting to get used to
Up and down, up and down.
getting some rocks right next to us.
Yeah.
And we never did see any
I didn't see any in
Art?
whatever you call them,
native
painting or
native
whatever.
painting, what have you?
Rock paintings.
Yeah.
It's a long ways down. See the little ledge? Sun's, I guess that'd be sun going down, or is that sun? Yeah, sun going
Would
down
be, yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we're probably at 2 o'clock, I guess.
Well, 3-ish.
3-ish. No, this is before we get to Suicide Point. We got to the campsite by.
Oh, there's the eagle up there.
There's eagles. Those are eagles. Bald eagles. You can kind of see them. They get a little better. Yeah. Finally saw some wildlife other than the cows.
Yeah. Wild cows.
Yeah, a couple big old bald eagles flying around the river. Probably looking for some fishies. When they took off.
They're up there.
Now we're climbing. Now you're climbing up to Suicide Point, which, if you're planning on hiking past Suicide Point, you better add an hour onto your time frame.
Because this is a climb.
This is good. It's a climb and it's sketchy, so you need to take your time. You need to make sure your feet placement is good, and it just keeps going up.
And up. And up. And switchback.
And switchback.
And up.
Lots of rocks. It's pretty, but man, it's a beast of a climb. Especially 8 miles in. This is 8 miles in if you start at Pittsburgh Landing.
Yeah.
And then you start climbing this Suicide Point. And we're trying to get to roughly 12 miles to camp. And we have to get there before the sun sets, which is already hiding behind that mountain. Jim almost lost his hat.
Ah, Sam put my hat back on.
Gets a little windy around that corner.
Whoop. That darn hat doesn't like to stay on my head.
Right?
I don't know what it is. Look how pretty that is, though.
Yeah.
Wow. That was just the one point that we had a little breeze
Yep.
and the wind just.
There's a trail there. You can't really tell, but there's a trail there.
Yeah.
The rocks kind of covered it right there, but it's not a big deal. But you're still going up here. This is still.
This is still
And
going
we
up to
cut a lot.
Suicide Point.
We cut a lot out. This is 20 minutes into this climb, trying to
Yeah.
get up to 20 Suicide
So
Point.
we never hear of people on videos or anything that say, "Oh, hey, get ready for a nice little hike up the hill,"
Yeah,
because it's
You're gonna-
steep and it's rocky.
yeah.
It's just
And it's at 8 miles. Like I said, this is 8 miles in, and now you got to climb a hefty hill. So, I guess we were tired on the way out right here.
yeah.
Getting towards the end of the day, and we're kind of pushing it because we know we got to get to the campsite before sundown.
Got your pack on. It's not very light.
Right. Got a 50-pound
Up the
pack on.
hill. Legs are getting tired. Don't get sloppy.
Still going up.
It's still
And
going
this is where we can see. It's beautiful right here. Yeah.
up. Tim looks around the corner. Are you kidding me?
This is beautiful.
Look how much further we have to go.
But they're still going up. And then there's a boat. Wait for it. Setting off some firecrackers in the water for funsies, you know.
You're on safe.
Hopefully I don't get subpoenaed to go to court or anything.
No.
I don't think anybody cares. We're just playing around.
Yeah. Here we go, back up again.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one, I guess you used to be able to go straight there, but that looks extra sketchy. So now it zigzags.
Because it's much safer this way.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can fall down this trail to the other trail instead of just all the way down.
Woo!
Still going up. No, did I make it angry?
Yeah. Suicide Point's no joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this Suicide Point just keeps going.
Suicide Point.
There's our zigzag, switchback, what have you.
And that goes up.
And then you still go up.
And you go up.
And it's kind of a cool, I was hoping for that kind of sunset picture as we go up with that sun dropping behind the mountain there. Also, not wanting the sun to go down behind the mountain because we have to get a ways down that river to camp.
Yeah.
Well, what was it, 2 miles? From here, probably almost 3. But
It's a really good view from up here.
yeah. It's a pretty view. Trying to think. So there is like a little place to sit right there that I didn't even notice on the way up. But we noticed it on the way back. We'll see. So there's a little break spot. You can sit right there on the rock. It's not too scary unless you're afraid of heights. But if you're afraid of heights, you would have turned around already.
Yeah.
So I guess while this is going through, climbing through Suicide Point, we should talk about all the crap that we're carrying with us.
Ooh.
So we've got a tent, climate tent. I've got a sleeping bag, a sleeping pad, 2 liters of water. There's another boat.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at. But all in all, my pack was about 50 pounds.
Mine was light.
Yeah, 40.
40-ish, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have made you carry the tent home.
Right. Sure.
Tent only weighs 6 pounds. It's so weird. When I take the tent out of the bag, I'm like, oh, this isn't heavy. For some reason, it
Oh.
just seems like it's heavy. I don't know.
Yeah. Awkward. Long.
Yeah, it fills up a lot of the back.
Goofy. Yeah. We got our sleeping pads.
Yeah, and food. Just a little bit of food.
Some water.
This downhill on the other side of Suicide Point, it's actually a little bit sketchier than the uphill part. It's thin. There's no.
Yeah.
Get some sheer cliffs on this bad boy. I wouldn't do this without walking sticks, but there's so many weeds and bushes and stuff right on the trail that it gets kind of annoying. So I wind up not using the sticks as much and just kind of holding them.
Yeah.
But on here, I wouldn't be on here without something to make sure that I can balance myself.
Yeah, they definitely help going up. And
And going
bracing
down.
yourself
Yeah,
going down.
Yeah, anytime you need balance.
Yeah. And you see when we walk through all this stuff, it catches on a lot of your
All
poles
those
that catch on a
weeds,
lot of the
yeah.
weeds and
weeds and bushes and all that
Dead
junk.
wood.
And then there's trail's not that wide, you can tell right there. So you don't have a lot of room for the poles to use the poles, but
Yeah. But there's no wind.
yeah, no wind. It's a beautiful day
Not
actually.
worried about getting gusted over or
And
anything.
for December 28th, it's pretty nice weather.
Yeah.
I think we should just cut out some of this.
Pretty neat terrain. High desert.
Yeah, high desert with a gorge. The deepest gorge in North America.
Deep.
It is deep.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's just I don't think it's as steep as like the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is like a whoosh canyon straight up and down. But there's, well, I guess there's 7,000 feet of difference between the riverbed and or the river and the highest point next to it.
Hmm.
So let's see, another little sketchy spot. Getting back down to the river.
Oh yeah. Go up. Come back down. Go
back
up.
down.
Come back down. And it's always like around the rock, of
If
course,
you're-
right?
If you're gonna do this to,
So here's rock. Go
Yeah.
back up.
If you're
And then come
thinking-
back down around it.
if you're thinking you're gonna hike along the river, it's gonna be a nice little level river hike. Nope.
You are incorrect. Yeah. Get ready for some
Here's
rock.
after Suicide
Oh.
Point. I think we're trying to figure out how far we got to get to campsite. And somewhere in here, we saw a lot of mule deer. There's probably a dozen mule deer one time, and then there was a buck and a doe real close to the campsite. There they are.
There they are. Run
Bunch of
away!
them. They saw us coming, smelled us coming.
Smelled us a long way
They
away.
went right up the side of this mountain like it was no big deal.
Yeah. Gosh.
There's our campsite. Like I said, we got there. We had maybe 30 minutes to get the fire going,
Yeah.
get the tent up.
It was shaking big time.
Yeah.
There was no time
It's
for
like,
video.
hurry up before the sun goes down. We can't see what we're doing. So there's no video until dark. We got a fire going, so we're
Fire
cooking our
going,
dinner
starting to
here. I got
cook
a
stuff.
little sausage cooking. Jim's got some soup cooking. I got some soup cooking in my little
Tea.
blue stove. We just scrounged around the area for some wood.
Very scroungy.
The,
Yeah.
whatever those called, tumbleweeds burn pretty good. You just gotta squish them together.
Yeah, don't count on any firewood being anywhere
Yeah,
around
we had
there.
to
Of
luckily
course, on the
found
way
enough
back we
sticks.
found
Yeah.
we saw a pile like a mile in.
Right. There's some other camping spots that you're probably better off. We probably, if we'd got there earlier, we probably could have done a little more scouting around for more firewood. But
we had enough.
We had plenty of firewood
Yeah.
for
Worked
what
out.
we needed. There's our tent.
Good morning in the tent
Morning in the tent video.
Good morning in the tent.
We're
Morning,
getting up.
Tent.
It's what, 8 o'clock? It's 8:10. Barely getting light outside. We already made coffee, eggs, sausages, tea, and we haven't left the tent except to pee.
Wonderful.
Because it's actually kind of warm in here. And we'll get on the road here soon. Sleeping bag worked great. Tent worked amazing.
Fantastic.
Was warm all night. Albeit a little uncomfortable, but it goes with sleeping on the ground, I guess.
Yeah, actually, I was really comfy.
Yeah?
That little flannel.
Little flannel. Well, yeah, like I wasn't, definitely not cold. Oh, and the hot water in the Nalgene's.
Oh,
Yeah, that is the ticket right there.
thumbs
Still
up.
warm in the morning, like, yeah.
Blow up
Yep.
our bags.
All cleaned up, getting ready to roll out. And this is probably, what, 9:30?
30 in the morning.
Yep, 9:30.
Things packed up.
Cloudy.
We could actually see where we're going now.
Yeah. got overcast, so it was supposed to be 5
I think
degrees.
there's deer up there.
or
yeah,
something
there's some more deer
in the morning.
That's
but,
what I was videoing there.
Oh, there
That's
you
where
go.
those buck were. That buck. And it's,
but yeah, it was cloudy, so now it's still in the 20s.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Wasn't too bad that second day.